We'll basically ignore that. It's a decent weapon, but we've got better. A middle-aged woman is in the process of closing up her shop for the night. Place a person token as indicated. This is Mira Radovic, a stall owner. Is this one, I believe? A burly man in shirt sleeves stands in front of Mira's stall. He holds a crowbar in one hand. Sure is a nice stall you got here, you overhear the man say. Would be a shame if something were to happen to it. Please, mister, Mira pleads. I cannot afford to paying you more. I cannot be feeding my family already. Dark is stepping in. You step forward and tell the man to leave the stall owner alone. Move 2 spaces towards Mira Radovic. This don't concern you, the man says, brandishing his crowbar at you. Now scram! When you stand your ground, the man shrugs his shoulders and turns away from you. You think he is leaving when he suddenly whips around and swings the crowbar at you. Suffer 2 damage. Agility negates. Got an agility of 3, it looks like. Yep, easily cleared that. Spawn a hired gun. Alright. I believe you still have 2 actions, actually. Because I think you just did free move over there, so...
This Mook is about to regret his life decision. See? I'm Brian using that Tommy gun. I'm gonna blow his head off.
Attacking with a firearm. It is so much easier to shoot the enemy from a comfortable distance than to engage in unseemly fisticuffs. Agility test, target of 2.
This is
Once per. If you want, you may reroll all your dice because of the Tommy gun's ability.
there's 2 successes in the bottom left.
Oh.
Does look like 2 successes, but we'll go with what the.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
what
this one's
the
on a
game
weird
says.
angle. Okay. Yep.
Yep.
All right. If you pass, you brought a gun to a knife fight. The monster suffers damage equal to the weapon damage, so it takes 4 damage.
I attack him again.
You fire quickly at the figure, welcoming any advantage you can get. Agility test. Roll 2 additional dice if the monster is in your space, which it is. So 5 dice. You just need a 1. Yep. 3 damage. Thanks to you for saving me, Mira says, standing up from behind her stall where she had taken cover. I do not know what I would have done without your help. These Sheldons are stealing my money for some time. Perhaps next time they think twice. Become righteous. Once per round, you may convert a investigation to a success, but whenever you take any horror, that card is lost. Fun, okay.
My turn.
All right, and I believe we've all gone, because I went first, so... Mythos! Jack of Luxley turns and walks away, her dark ponytail disappearing from sight. She is just being a little pest. A shady-looking man in a trench coat appears from around the corner of the hotel and hurriedly walks down the street. Place a person token as indicated. This is the gangster. That is this guy. He's going to be off to the side, just near where you are. Ashcan Pete jerks at some insect, stings his neck. The wound is tiny but releases a foul green pus. Suffers a face down damage and a face up horror. No additional effect with a minor shock flip face down. That's good. Okay. Back to us.
Goes first.
It's a good question. We've all got different things to explore around here. Star, why don't you go first? Because there's a person of interest that just popped up over here.
Yeah. So yeah, I will explore.
Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. He's
Oh,
he canceled for a second. I'm sorry. It looked like it was off to the side, but he's actually up in the street here. Okay,
ah.
there we go. Yeah, I thought it was weird that he was like off the map. All right. Anyway, go ahead and do what you're
Yeah,
gonna do.
I'll explore.
Nondescript door leads into the building across the alley from the hotel. See on the door the outline of a small look out. Knock on the door.
Yep.
Flat and the door opens and a pair of eyes peer at you through the open slot. Password. A gruff voice demands. Provide the password from the business card you found in the Visum journal. The doorman flies the slat shut without a word. You wonder for a moment if you've gotten the password wrong. You hear the sounds of a door unlocking. Door swings open, revealing a packed speakeasy. Numerous people are crowded in the small room, laughing and drinking the Glager. Sounds of jazz music from a phonograph push out mechanical noise. Or small cigarette smoke fills the air. Discord Explorer taking place.
Do you like jazz?
Smooth jazz will be deployed in 3, 2, 1.
Back of the speakeasy is a booth surrounded by burly men. Between the bodyguard, you catch a sight of an older man seated in the booth. Place person token is indicated. This is old Sadie Sheldon, leader of the Sheldon gang. The older woman you recognize as Sadie Sheldon, old Sadie's daughter, and here as a parent, stands near the bar chatting with a young flapper in a beaded dress. Perhaps they are placed into the court area.
I will. So let me do that. All right. So that was my first action. He sees a young woman there and he decides to have a chat with her.
Older woman you recognize as Sadie Sheldon, old Sadie's daughter, and here as a parent, stands near the bar chatting with a young flapper in a beaded dress. Perhaps
Try to eavesdrop.
casually stroll up bar, make like you're ordering a drink as you tell conversation. Observation.
That
Which you've got 3
is
of.
3. I will spend a clue to add a success.
Sounds good.
Part of this coffin varnish, the flapper says, "We're gonna get some quality stuff." Pop says it should be soon, Sadie answers. He was supposed to meet with a supplier from Boston last night, but that nosy female detective was spotted staking out that guy's hotel. Freddie is going to meet with the guy tonight. Get some real liquor in here as early as next week. Hot dog, Flapper replies. Can it happen soon enough? Sadie glances your direction and notices you listen. Hey, says you, taking a aggressive posture. Private conversation. Beat it. Starting a fight with the gang leader at a place packed with their underlings might not be the best idea. Retreat into the crowd. Then discard his person token.
Hey, spent a clue to gain a clue. I'll take it.
You have one action left. Actually, I think that's all your actions.
That was it.
Uh,
Yeah. So you can move if you want.
I will use my free move to go over here.
All right. Dark, why don't you go ahead?
Talk to this woman, see? Sure, we need Slavic accent. What do you know about last night's murder, see? Leaving the diner down the street last night, and I was seeing something large from a hotel window and then running away through the streets. I see it well, but it seemed like a beast more than a person. Long, dark hairs, gained the missing item.
Yep, another piece of evidence.
Talk to her again, see? You have anything useful for sale? Perhaps it's interesting you. It says holding an object out to you. Horrors, common item. One or more horrible is even for checking.
Oh, that's not bad. Okay. You gonna stick around there or move on out?
The move, see? Give me a second, my music stopped.
Okay. All right. So we got a couple of things we can look at, but I heard tale of something important in the warehouse. So we're going to, rather than checking out the chapel right now, we're going to use our free move to come on up here to the top of the street corner, and we're going to explore to the top right. Never mind, we're not going to do that. We're going to take a look at the chapel.
Building houses a quaint chapel with a few rows of pews and a modest altar. Space is lit only by candlelight from sconces placed at regular intervals along the walls. Place the chapel, tile, and wall indicate for all explorer tokens.
1 sec, I need to turn off the grid here. I hate tabletop spider sometimes without... Okay, here, I'm going to do this. Good enough. All right, lock that. And relock that. Okay.
Funny-looking man in it. He's busy arranging items on the altar. Wears a troubled, weary expression. Father Paul, the parish priest. You can be moved to block a door should the need arise. Place the barricade as indicated. Emergency light source rests on alcove near the front door. Place the kerosene lantern common item as indicated. That is the light source. Once placed into explored area.
Which we will do. Okay, so that was our first real action, was exploring that door. And I guess, because there's not much else I can do right now, because I don't have any items I can interact with. Because we've already
got the lantern.
Ledger. I can, but I actually don't. I won't need to do that because at the start of my turn, I essentially get a free trade with Duke. So I'll just use that on my next turn to just pick up the lantern for free. So instead, I'm going to go ahead and pop this thermos here that I'm carrying to discard my damage and become focused. Which will heal me back up to 7 health, and flip it over. Soup is not the only thing good for the soul. Treat this card as a weak, heavy weapon, essentially, for smashing mobs in the face with. All right, that'll do it for me, and for all of us, I believe.
Yep.